Houston Texans. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
You're supposed to kill him, Morrow.
Sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
I'm supposed to sack him.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Huh? After I play Eric in 2K, bro.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On 2nd down, Eckler. Oh, and now
what?
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
2nd and 11. They'll try the air now with Watson. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
Watson
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
What's he do?
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. He'll have a first.
Oh, that's Austin. That's my boy.
They'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Room to run again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Here's Herbert. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jonathan Grenard in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Yeah. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
That's dangerous,
it's fielded at the 45. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over
Bryce loves
in great field position.
That's cool. He don't give me something.
first down. Here's Love. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
First down, the Chargers.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Texans 7, Chargers 0.
Setting up to throw on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Complete.
A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he'll bang that one through.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
For the Chargers.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
You gotta pick that, Kenneth.
On the release as this will be incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
On third down, Watson. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
2nd and 9.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And all the way down to the 12. A big play on 3rd down for the Chargers. 42 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Straight.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Complete to
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing.
Bro, I might get Kyrie Irving, bro.
Just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
For De'Aaron Fox and picks.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
At the 40-yard line.
To the air yet again, Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
At the 30.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Oh, we got to get up out of there.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady game.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Rolling to his right. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Madden Legends not like that one, though.
Shotgun snap for Herbert. Escaping the pressure, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And he's able to get it back to the 33.
I made one mistake, and that's a pick, bro.
He went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw, Watson. And that'll be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Eckler, and he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Play. It's 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going for it. It's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line.
Bro, you sound just like Gmail, bro.
Remaining in this first half of play.
Bro, you sound just like my boy.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now a handoff looking right. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Oh, run on down. Oh, one trap.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Are you watching my stream or something?
Gain of 20 and a first down. From the shotgun. Here's Herbert. This will be caught just inside the 10. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
At the Texans' 9-yard line.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers find a way to stretch.
Jalen Guyton came in, got 2 touchdowns.
And it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Chargers 21. Texans 7.
Look, I called that timeout so I could score and I could get it stopped and score again. I'm finna go up a whole nother touchdown on him. Watch. I might get a pick 6. If he finna throw the ball, I'm getting a pick 6. Watch. Watch.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little
Darwin supposed to kill him.
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half.
Have fun with that.
It's a big decision here.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson.
Come on, bro. He's fast too, bro. Look, what I tell you.
Watson throws another interception.
All right, I'm still going to score. I'm still going to score.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. Got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
What I tell you is going to happen, Con? Oh, I missed him. What I tell you is going to happen, Con?
And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
Now he's back out.
You got nano blitz all day. Guess what I'm going to do?
Frustration after the PAT
run, nigga.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
It ain't shit to run, boy.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here, You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the gun, here's Watson. Got his man complete.
Man, that's a good throw.
That's long. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining
watch that pick.
as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, it's Watson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 39. The twop, there he goes left side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a
I make him look blind, bro.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
I'm just like that, comp. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air.
Madden is really my game now, bro.
And they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And a route is on here in this first half. So not much time to
I got defense. You gotta deal with this shit. But that sim shit might save you though.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take
might save
and
you.
bring the football out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football.
You didn't call the timeout, bro. Don't do that to yourself.
And they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
I'm still finna call that. Look.
Last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A shotgun snap for Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is incomplete.
He almost caught that.
7 seconds remaining.
Intended for Will Fuller. Incomplete. Derwin James on the coverage.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, you ain't from
Takes
Chicago,
this about 5
boy.
yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
You talking about some sun. Don't nobody from Chicago say no sun.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Here, cover 4.
Lead. Now they have a chance to add on
Look
to
high.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups.
Boy, I ain't from no Illinois, nigga.
In the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
East St. Louis in Illinois.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, he got me confused.
Now they try the right side here. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Trying to force it to Allen.
I saw that. Like, that wasn't no hard flat. He just played. They just cheated.
Take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
That was not no hard flat that he played. Bro.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. They find some open field here. All told, it's an even 30.
Look at my boy Austin go crazy.
He showed his shiftiness and his explosion to take him all the way down near the goal line.
Love that description, and it creates momentum. Maybe you hand it to him again since he's got it going, or do you fake it to him and throw it to a teammate? Right now, the options are wide open.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
And
he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. On second and goal, Watson, and that is caught. Touchdown.
I was on that shit, too.
From 3 yards out, and the Texans get a bit closer.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And the lead is down to 20.
Makes the score Chargers 34, Texans 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, you certainly have to
you look like they related.
because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And they give this time to the tailback. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And just a net of 31 here, 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Texans will take over.
So you ain't got nothing to do, huh?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Watson now to throw. And now here is another interception. T.J. Green with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6.
I see you, T.J.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Chargers 41, Texans 14. Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be brought down.
That's Morrow, boy.
Decision to bring it out of the end zone. Not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Going on the ground with Eckler. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at about the 31. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Now it's Herbert. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8.
Boy, you sound not right, fool. I said not right.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. This is caught. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year, as his guys continue to pour it on.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Michael Badgley to kick off for
following the touchdown. Badgley out there to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them, not necessarily what you look at your plays.
And now here is another interception. Picked off around the 27, and he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over.
I missed two, come on, man.
Can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. Back now in Houston, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kick.
Oh, I got some. Hey, y'all, tell me why I got two Reese's in the freezer right now, bro.
Back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. The coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And my goodness, another interception. T.J. Green with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot.
Eric, I'm finna be ready.
That pick six. And now the kick is away.
You hear me, Eric? I'm finna be ready, bro.
And this will be a
bro, come on, I'm trying to get my. We both need our games for our upgrades to get better.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Man, why is this dude so ready to lose, man?
That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak.
Eric, tell this man about me, bro.
And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
At the 25-yard line.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense. Oh, here we go. Shit.
Once more, here's Eckler. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
That's me, bro. Like, that's what I do.
Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun.
Damn.
This is caught. It's Cooks. Past the 20.
Damn, that's tough.
Houston.
Can't put my backup quarterback in.
Cooks with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans claw one back. Early on, you hit on it. Needing to avoid the big play. Easier said than done, though. There's a big touchdown.
Yeah, but the big thing is when he does get his catches, you've got to tackle him and get him on the ground. Obviously, weren't able to do it on that one.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Oh, Comp, I hope you watching. Comp, I hope you watching.
Still going inside the
oh my God!
they are not going to catch him. He's in. points on the board.
Oh my goodness!
Indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most, the one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Hey, man, come on now.
Good, and that will extend this big lead. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
So if you quit, you get kicked from the lead. He can ask me if he asked me to concede, I'd say yeah, but he ain't asked me.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting,
when
you start thinking,
boy, TJ, you supposed to knock the nigga noodles loose.
What you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Huh?
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Let's get off the field. 125. 29. And watch your leg. Jim. 34. Hey, watch it.
It's Eckler again. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
I forgot I have Lamar in that league.
For third down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance in guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory,
he got a fumble.
Really opens things up.
You say what?
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks.
Come on, TJ.
This is going to be incomplete.
I was going to sack the hell out of him.
They come up empty here on 4th. And
so you ain't playing me, bro.
Get the football back in excellent field position.
He had already set a game up, though. All right.
34 now. Here's 1st
He ain't trying to play no way. Oh, damn, I'm tweaking. He don't got that. All right.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Oh, this nigga.
Incomplete, a drop there in the middle of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
From the 34, they'll come to
this is my rookie quarterback.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's either going to be a touchdown or he going to go the other way with it.
On the option, here's Herbert. And this effort will not be stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
It's a gain to the line.
It'll lead to a 4th down. Here's Badgley now for the Charger field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 27, Watson. Nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark it down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Throwing on second down. Watson.
Come on, bro.
For the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun. Watson. Now a desperation throw deep
but I can't get my pick, though.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Give me the pick, bro.
Nearly another pick. My goodness. Another incomplete.
Trying to take something to the crib real
from this
fast.
game offensively.
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for him because it is a team game, right?
Let's be honest, though. He gonna catch a pick.
Did him no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the
back
ball.
a little bit.
So, bottom line, film session. Defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
It's caught left side by Cooks.
Up,
and he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the first down at around the 22. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. Watson looks to throw again. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. And they take a knee.
Tonight's final score, Chargers.
We have a negative 1 rushing yard on his
the
record.
amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
Look at that.
They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Chargers, they climb back to 500 now at 3.
So what thing? Huh?